It seems like there's been so many problems with conventions lately, especially ones targeting Baen Books authors. There's just no end to it in sight. We had Origins Game Fairs a couple years ago, banning Larry Correia, who was trying to get his RPG out there. We have Worldcon this year banning Tony Weiskopf, the editor in chief there, because they don't like that she runs an online forum where people talk. And now we have DragonCon. DragonCon instituted some draconian policies this year, which have screwed a great author among several other 100 people, which we'll talk about in just a second. First, I want to talk about my Arishan War trilogy. If you love quality science fiction, great space opera, excellent military battles, amazing romance, all the fun stuff that you used to get in science fiction novels before the woke culture took over, this is the series for you. I just finished up the final book in the trilogy, so it's out now, a complete story of Sean and Tamar, wonderful, wonderful characters, which I'm very proud to have this series done. Check it out, support the channel today, and I'll have that link in the description below for you, so you can grab it on Kindle.com. All right. The story of the day is Michael Z. Williamson. Michael Z. Williamson attends DragonCon every year. He's been a guest there several times, and he is a very, very popular author in science fiction with his Freehold series from Baen Books. He is a really stand-up guy, a lot of fun, very much into guns and weaponry and the like. And he often sets up a table, like he was attempting to do this year, to sell knives, cutlery, things like that, from various different foreign places, just cool, different items like that. And DragonCon this year made this mandate 2 weeks before the convention, as he says, after he had already bought tickets, already bought a table, already set everything up, that everyone at the convention has to wear a mask in addition to being vaccinated. Now, Michael Z. Williamson has a condition, as he states in here, that is a problem medically. When he puts on a mask, his blood oxygen drops to levels which are not acceptable for the human body, and it can kill him. So DragonCon said there are no exceptions. They went back to him, and he said, this is my medical condition. They said no exceptions, which is ableist in a way, if you want to go there. But it's something that is just not right to treat one of their longtime guests like this in general. Now, this might have been okay, but DragonCon then refused to give him a refund, refused to roll over his credit into next year. In fact, they just screwed him out of his money because they instituted some draconian policy 2 weeks ahead of time with very little notice. Now, this didn't just happen to Michael Z. Williamson. It happened to 200 plus other people who were attending the convention. DragonCon gets 50,000 plus people. So there are going to be medical issues with, several hundred of them. And DragonCon has an obligation really to take care of those people, their customers, their guests, people who love the convention and have worked there. Now, they didn't do that. They just screwed these people out of everything. And Michael Z. Williamson had the gall to step up and say something about it. Now, this is always what happens. I'm having an issue with the current Worldcon in that I'm vocal. I'm a vocal minority who doesn't say what I'm supposed to be saying. And that bothers people. They can't just live and let live. They have to come and harass me, and they have to come and harass people like Michael Z. Williamson. Now, would Michael Z. Williamson be targeted if he weren't known to be on the right end of the spectrum? I don't know. It just seems like this always happens with people on the right wing, and that these people in these conventions love to just go off and go crazy. Now, somebody through this process, after he spoke out about these draconian measures, libeled him as a racist. They went in and somebody made a statement saying there was a vendor this year making incredibly racist remarks trying to sell his wares, including things like buy a knife from someone who speaks American. I don't know how that is a racist thing. That's about a language, but whatever. And this is made with real metal, not Chinesium. And of course, he says that this is false, that he never said these things, that he sells wares from around the world, from various different cultures, And so it doesn't make any sense that this would have been said. Of course, this libel happens all the time. This is the way that they like to destroy people. The social justice warriors aren't happy with their draconian measures and just screwing people out of money at these conventions. They have to go a step further and try to destroy people's lives every single time. And they do it with these unfounded allegations. It's sickening to me, and it makes me really, really angry. But Michael Z. Williamson's been targeted. This is the new front in the culture war, and he doesn't deserve it. So I'm highlighting his blog today. I'll be putting this in the description below also if you want to support Michael Z. Williamson. His books are also on Amazon. Let me know what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.